Okay, I'm looking at CVS here. I'm wanting to short it at 43. Want to take it to at least 20, although it looks like with this wick here there might be something going on around this 25. So probably 25 is probably a little bit better of an area to be taking this thing. Risk will be a close above the VWAP to start. Change it to the 9. Depending on what it wants to do here, it's getting kind of stuck. 5 minutes, you know, it's been kind of all over the place. The 9's coming down on it finally. A bunch of dojis really, and it's been slowly working its way down. Definitely don't want to take it long. It's kind of struggling at this 49 lately. I guess it's been to 48. I could probably change my order now to 45. 43 is out. I might move a little higher here. Might have to redraw or something. If it fails here, that's definitely a good sign. If I move it up another penny. So risking about. Oh, I can definitely use a bigger size here. So risking 54 and at 56, it's only 8 cents. So right now I'm still only risking about $48. It's getting stuck here. It's not wanting to get underneath this. Oh, here we go. Go back to the daily just to recheck things here. Really not too much to see. There's definitely a hidden buyer here. But it does not want to close above that. So I think I got a pretty good entry price here. Could probably even make it 47. Yeah, profit target will be 30 cents now. Just have to wait and see if it's gonna break it. Well, this is it right here. It's either gonna do something or nothing. we go. Might be seeing something. Alright, I'm in full size. I want to cover around 30. Spread got a little bit big there. Wow, that is quite the pullback. Still want to give it time though. This big old mess of things in here. I need to get out. That was ugly. I don't know what just happened, but this thing's moving all over the place. That's never a good sign. Well, maybe I'll make another move here in a little bit, but that was not expected. I still don't want to take this thing long. I can't believe that it's gonna even do that. Alright, well clearly something's going on that I'm not catching with this thing. I guess too many buyers or something. That's ridiculous. Moves down, comes touches the 40s, and then that happens the very next minute. So I don't know, we'll see if there's anything else. Alright, well I'm gonna be done for the day. I've been paying attention to some other stuff, and things are really kind of going against what I really think is gonna happen. For instance, Macy's here. I've been looking at it for a long. I was really thinking about longing it somewhere around here as it kind of bounced and made a new low and then came back. I was waiting for it to really close above the 50 before it did anything, but I mean it just turned straight around, and now we're really starting to drop here. And it's surprising because we had the 9 EMA and the 20. That's the 18. Oops, that made a difference. But yeah, I mean it's still plowing right through it. I mean, there's nothing I feel too comfortable with taking. It's also looking at WFC for a long again. I wanted to take it long over the pivot line here at 02, but I mean it just failed, and now we're kind of crashing. Maybe it might later in the day come back and retest, but I'm not liking it anymore. Yeah, it'll take a long time for it to reach the apex of this thing. It's the same situation where, you know, the 9's coming up on it and the 20, and then which is again breaking right through it. And then CVS was the only trade that I took on the day. Pretty much made a bunch of triangles for quite a while in here, but I mean, you can see that it's got these crazy big wicks. You know, it dipped down, bought straight back up, moved down, bought up, moved down, bought up again, moved down, and then we got another wick here as it broke underneath this 40. And then there was another hidden buyer here at 48.49, and once it broke through it, I was entering the trade. I mean, I went down to I think 39. I think at one point I was like up 2 cents or something like that. It wasn't anything crazy. I know the spread widened to about 8 cents at one point. I mean, this thing turned around against me super hard, super fast, and before I knew it, I was down, what is that, 35 cents on the trade with 600 shares. But new on stuff like that, you know, you gotta hold for a little bit of a pullback, and it came back to 60, and I was thinking, alright, well, definitely need to be looking to get out right now. You know, if it's gonna start moving up again, it's probably best just to get out, and then, you know, maybe if it wants to move lower, I can just exit. And I mean, when I was talking about doing my goals yesterday, that was one of my goals, is to on moves like that, you know, where it moves against me, I can exit at a better price and then just re-enter the trade for the real move if it does ever make a real move. But it ended up popping up, got out at 63 for a $100 loss. No big deal, nothing one other trade can't fix, so not too upset about it. I mean, it was my setup, it was everything that I was looking for. It just didn't have any follow through, and I was trying to really find a reason as to why it didn't, and the only thing that I can really come across is Aetna, because CVS is buying out Aetna. I took the trade at 56, and Aetna was making a new low on the next candle. That was at, oh, that's not it. That's CVS. And then this is where it made the real moves, whenever Aetna was making a new low. But I wasn't in the trade, I was paying attention to something else, so I wasn't able to get in on this one. Plus, I don't know if I would have wanted to take this trade anyways, because I couldn't really get a hold on anything, I guess. And I mean, you can see that it's kind of really bouncing all over the place in here, and there's nothing that really tells me right now is where the real move is going to come in. I mean, I guess the 50 is a little bit higher than it was. But, I mean, there's nothing special about this to tell me that, okay, maybe now it's finally going to make a move down. I mean, maybe it's the trend line and the VWAP together are at the same price points and it broke underneath it. I don't know, maybe that's it. But, I mean, this thing's making crazy moves now. I mean, it's down to $71, so I definitely would have gotten the full part of that. I probably would have been all out on this candle here. But I don't know, just another loser, I guess. I do want to try and look more into this and really figure out what it was that finally caused this thing to break down, because I mean, the volume isn't even anything special. It's just, this is where it finally made the move, but I was paying attention to WFC at the time, I think it was, but doesn't matter. Come back tomorrow looking for more trades. Hopefully turn the week green, starting off December with the loser. I guess now it's considered a big loser, but either way, it's not that big a deal. So, be back again tomorrow.